an autistic teenage boy was out in public shopping or something and saw a police community support officer who is trans and who doesn't pass, and said loudly, this teenager, "Is it a boy or a girl?" And was convicted of a hate crime for saying this, and was given a heavy fine, and I think was placed under house arrest for a period. This is an autistic teenager who just expressed sincere confusion when encountering someone who is confusing because they don't look like, like this is the nature of the phenomenon, right? And the state persecuted that person. And there are lots of other instances of this. For me, this is the one that just really jumps out. And used the nature of what policing is it's using the threat of state violence in order to enforce conformity with the law. And the law was, hopefully no longer is, this kind of remains to be seen, but the law was that you had to you had to deny the truth of your own eyes at risk of state persecution. I just think this is madness. And I think that the people who signed up for this and supported it because they thought they were being nice, just didn't think. I think there's just a moment of blind stupidity among our elites, which really ought to make us question the fallibility of our elites.
I heard someone quip once that just because I say no doesn't mean I don't love you. Indeed, it may be precisely because I do love you. There are times when I think we do people a great disservice by not telling them the truth. I was astonished to learn. I knew, for example, that one of the great problems for young girls who are thinking of transitioning is that they're really, really told or really fully understand that it almost certainly means that they'll never have children.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that amazed me, I recently learned, they're never told that they're never likely, very unlikely to be able to have satisfactory sexual lives as well. And so that incredible intimacy that's so powerful and so binding for so many people in relationships when it's used wisely is something that's going to be denied to many people who take on at a young age the processes of transgenderism or of transiting.
It's a medical scandal on a par with the lobotomy scandal, I think, in terms of the harm it has caused, the lies that were told, the suppression of medical investigation and medical evidence, the persecution of dissidents. It's just, unfortunately, these things do recur in history, and this sort of mass hysteria enabled by certain the fact that it was ideologically convenient for various reasons, yes, led to this disaster.